magic. Magic's gone. I can't see anything. I can't hear anything. I can't feel anything. The very air around me is empty.
Are you quite finished, Dolphin?
Maybe.
I know you're nervous because the magic is gone. But we have our weapons. We have our swords.
Yes, we have swords. All we have are swords.
And we're working to get the magic back. We haven't forgotten.
I'm sorry, we are the vanguard. We are wardens and magi. How can there be magi without any magic? We only have swords. That's it. So I'm glad. Honestly, I'm glad that we have your spear and your daggers and your strength and your training, because we're going to need them.
You have a stick.
I suppose it is just a stick now, isn't it?
Wardens? Magi? You know what we don't have are those 4 Arabian horses that I ordered to carry the Queen's carriage at the end of the day, because as soon as that green, whatever his name is, was down there on the field and snapped his fingers, they completely disappeared. Just like 4 field mice running around. We're never going to get the deposit back.
McLatrin, please get a hold of yourself.
Which part? There's a lot of it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Because the other issue that we're having currently, have you seen this? Our livestock. They've become miniature. They have to be at least 3 times bigger than this. It's ridiculous.
I think this is actually helping me feel better. Do go on.
Has anyone seen the Queen?
Yes, please, the Queen.
I've been worried she's been
We
turned
need
into
someone of sound mind.
a red apple or something.
For now.
Is she even doing her duties? Oh, there, here she comes
She's
now.
coming.
Your Majesty, how could I have known that the caterer charged extra catastrophic event insurance? I mean, that seems excessive, but I'm sure we can talk to her when she's, not possessed by the Dread One.
I don't care about the catering. What about the armory?
Right, about that. It's all of the armor just sort of, got up and danced away.
Wait, my helmet!
Danced away, very gracefully, but it's all sort of gone.
We are not going to be able to recover
I know.
from this.
I
It
know.
took years.
Just to go down the list. Magic, gone. Money, gone. Armor, gone.
Wine, gone.
The wine! Damn it! Well, the good news is, that won't matter much once we're all dead. And speaking of being dead, Warden Alec, I fear, is dangerously close to leaving this mortal plane, so Vegas Dolphin Warden Targus, if you wouldn't mind accompanying me to make sure his heart is still beating, I would appreciate it. Your Majesty.
Everything has gone wrong so fast. My Queen, the whole city's in peril at this point. Wish we knew what to do about it.
We are all just as confused as you, Lord Mayor.
Yes, I admit, not the best way to begin our day.
Your Majesty.
There is no need for formalities right now, Drake. What happened out there?
The Dread One has merged with the Green Man. Their combined power is unbelievable. The Dread One was able to shut down my connection with the Weave. The same with all of us. Without that power, we have no magic.
How is this even possible?
I do not know. This is beyond the scope of all I have encountered in the past. I'm sorry. I've never seen anything like this.
Is there any word on Warden Alec?
No, Red Warden Drake.
Thankfully, no one else was seriously injured, but I worry about the guards he has under his control.
None of us were a match for him. I couldn't even slow him down. Only one who was even close was Gabriel.
I told you this was dangerous. I told you time and time again, and none of you listened, and now look where we are.
Easy, Captain. We can rally. The kingdom of Q-Lane does not go down without a fight. Not as long as I'm on the throne.
We will make this right, Oron. The Vanguard is here. This is what we were made for.
That's what I'm worried about. And who or What is this Gabriel person?
Can we trust him?
I have known the old man for quite some time. If it were not for him, I would not be standing before you today. If anyone can get us out of this situation, it is he.
I have word of Warden Alec.
How is he?
He has evaded death for now. The healers are working the best they can.
Galena is refusing to leave his side. She keeps swearing that she can help him somehow, even though she can't use her powers.
The healers have lost the use of their magic. They're working with potions and traditional medicine now. We need to find a way to stop the Dread One. We will make it. We're working on it.
I may have a solution.
The immortal man Gabriel himself. If you're here, then the situation must truly be dire.
Queen Kinnear, you look well. Or as well as one can be considering the circumstances. Yes, the Dread One has possessed the Green Man.
How is that even possible? How could this have happened?
The Dread One has had thousands of years to wait and plan for this moment. As I'm sure you all remember, the Green Man was weakened years ago in the Dominion Wars.
Yes, when the Primarch stabbed the Green Man with that cursed dagger, it did not kill them, but sent them into a diminished and dormant state.
But the Green Man was restored.
Not entirely. The restoration of the mantle within a mortal was just the opening the Dread One needed to seep into the cracks of their soul and take hold of them. He's had ample time to grow his influence over the Green Man with none the wiser. However, even with the Green Man's powers in his possession, I can stop him. He can't kill me, and I vowed long ago to oppose the Dread One for all eternity. I am the best chance we have.
Especially since the Magi have no power. But with respect, Gabriel, I think getting the magic back has to be our first priority if we're going to oppose him at all.
Can we really oppose him? We have tried once already. How did we survive a second encounter?
Ripped through us like we were just scraps of paper.
I should have acted sooner. Galena said she felt the Dread One's presence and I should have stopped it.
Warden Paulinus, how could you possibly have known? Do not put the blame for this solely on yourself. We all felt it. We just didn't want to believe it.
Fret not.
Fret not! Fret not! The worst thing that we could possibly even conceive of happening has just happened! We're all standing around panicking about it more so than actually doing anything useful. And you're gonna tell me to fret not!
Good. Now take that anger and direct it towards our enemy.
Oh, I don't know towards my enemy!
Look how effortlessly you all band together. See, united, we can defeat the Dread One.
Can we, Gabriel? It's different this time. The Dread One is not merely possessing the body of some noble. He has the Green Man's powers. They have fused together.
He may wield the Green Man like a weapon, but we have a formidable weapon of our own. We must stab them with this, and the Green Man will return to their dormant state, the same as all those years ago. We will use the Dread One's tactics against him. If we can weaken the host, we can drive the Dread One out.
Do you have any idea what it is you're holding? That dagger is dangerous beyond measure. Where did you find that? It was stolen from the archives years ago.
Oh, I know. I'm the one who stole it. My sincerest apologies, but I'm sure you understand. This artifact is one of the only things that can kill the unkillable.
Which is why it was under the protection of the Spirit Order.
How did that go?
How dare you?
Enough. We are all here, right now, trying to do what is right. And that is what is important.
Of course, Your Majesty, but we still need a plan. The Dread One's not just going to let us stab him. He has magic and we don't. It's going to take everything and everyone we have.
Everyone we have left, the Dread One has already made thralls of several of our guard, and I'm sure he's gallivanting around the city collecting even more. Is there something we can do to save them so we don't have to put our own to the blade?
Well, leave that to Dawson and I. We will figure something out.
Yes, we can handle them, magic or not. We'll try to keep them alive.
We have fought agents of the Dread One before. We are more than capable of doing it again.
After we finish with them, we'll help Gabriel.
I can't be the one to stab the Dread One. It will have to be one of you.
Why?
Though matched in ability, I am unable to kill the Dread One. Even with such an artifact, our destinies are linked together. Neither is able to kill the other.
Neither able or neither willing.
Ark maketh. Watch yourself.
But is she wrong?
The Dread One has manifested control over the Green Man. The one incorruptible avatar of magical energy itself. The impossible happens right before us, and then this one shows up conveniently in time to save the day. Extols the virtues of this grand victory plan, and pulls that cursed thing from under his cloak. And we are all what? Just meant to trust and follow him just like that?
Agreed. I am not convinced to throw away my life in support of some supposedly immortal man and his magic knife.
And I don't trust the artifact. I know its history. It is a dark item. Even simply wielding it means putting your soul at risk.
Orin, Genevieve, enough. I know you're scared. I know. I am too. But I trust Gabriel. And that should be all you need to hear right now. The lot of you.
Give me the dagger.
What? Are you sure, Ladrian?
Yes, I'm not going to let all of you put your lives on the line without laying down mine as well. I will fight alongside you, Gabriel.
Ladrian, that is a fool's errand.
And I am a fool.
Yes, you are also the mayor, not a soldier.
Exactly why the Dread One won't suspect that he has it. You have my thanks, Mayor. Captain Oran, I'll need you to draw your blade as well. If the 6 of us band together, we might have a chance.
All of us, Gabriel. You're going to need every sword to defeat this darkness.
Your Majesty, I am not sure that we can let you do that. You are the queen. If we fail, Culain cannot lose you.
It is all or nothing, Captain.
All or nothing.
Could you act better for one day? Could you eat then?
So, cup of tea before we go kill a god?
Ladrin, I would normally chastise you for such a ridiculous and frivolous and time-wasting suggestion, but honestly, that sounds really nice right about now.
Maybe just what we need to prepare for what's to come.
As long as he doesn't put maple syrup in it again.
Why don't we take it in my battle library?
Oh, you read.
I know how.
Most accomplished of you, my queen.